Oh, where's my phone? Oh no. My phone quite literally disappeared. Uh-oh. Hold on then. Oh, I know where my phone is. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Hello, Kimmy's Dragons! Welcome! Welcome, everyone. I found my phone. I found it. Hello, Chris. Welcome! Welcome, everybody. Welcome! I'm tired today after taking a long walk just a couple minutes ago. So, I'm all, like, out of breath. Like, here's my breath. It's like, phew! I don't even know what I'm drawing. But anyways, we're gonna be recreating this lovely little griffin that I made a sketch short out of earlier today. So I'm gonna actually size this up like so, and I'm gonna turn the opacity really down because I'm gonna make this a lot better. It's gonna be a rather quick stream. As soon as the notification popped up, I clicked it immediately. I like the drawing right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys were able to come to the stream. It's just on the spot. I know that one of my goals in life is to, right now, one of my goals is to stream, be kind of like, hey, I've been dealing with a lot of, like, self-analytical questions. Like, what do I want to do? What am I interested in pursuing in my life? So, all these questions make me ask myself, YouTubing is important to me. Content creation is very important to me, and I don't want to go without it. So, the question in, hearsay is, what kind of content creator do I aspire to be? And I want to be someone who is active with my community, active with frequent posting, but I need to figure out what do I like and dislike about my content creation, because I go through moments of burnout very often. So I have to ask myself, what is it that I'm not enjoying, and cut that out. I don't have to conform necessarily to doing what everybody else is doing to gain a following or gain views or whatnot. What's important is, am I enjoying what I'm creating? And I'm not really enjoying making too many conversationalist process videos where I record a couple seconds of every step of my work. I really do like showing, when it comes to like in-person projects that I would record with my phone, I'm finding myself enjoying showing off the final piece itself more than showing my process and talking about it. When it's a live stream, and that's how I'm being able to stay active with my community, is I can stop and relax and work on something digital while I talk to everybody. And that's a really nice kind of video to me. I like that. And that's for digital art. I noticed with in-person real 3D art and stuff like dragon puppets, I'm not as much enjoying showing off my whole process as I used to. So maybe I'll make videos sitting down and talking about each of my talking about my woes, talking about what did not work, aspirations of the project, what did I find useful, easy, difficult, those sort of things. And I don't really pretend easily. I'm not a, I don't play. Ever since I was a kid, like, I loved dinosaurs and dragons and had to have the new dragon toy every time we went to the thrift store. I mean, not thrift store, the craft store. I had to have all of the new dinosaur toys, but I didn't really, like, play with them. They were kind of like, I couldn't pretend as a kid, and that was part of who I was. Everything was literal. Every movie actually happened to me, even if it was a cartoon. Everything was traumatic to me. But, you know, that's who I am, and that's who I was. And I still am like that. In some ways. Like, I can tell the difference between real and fake, but things still stick with me like they actually happened. That's why I can't watch violent movies. Because I immediately relate, like, any sort of TV violence to, like, people I love and real life. And I can't really enjoy a movie that's violent or something, or even funny violence, without being, like, coordinating it in some way to real life in an unhealthy way. That's kind of how I was as a kid. So in relation to the dragon puppets, like I was saying, I know everybody does, like, skits and makes their dragon puppets talk and stuff. Like, I just make them for the fun of it and for my business. I don't really have, like, a main. Everyone asks me, who's my main? Well, I mean, I have characters as part of my story, but I don't really have a main dragon that I, like, have lore for or anything. Like, I can't play. I'm not able to pretend in that sense. I can create a fake world and talk about it like a storytelling, but that's kind of the extent of it. When I was a little kid, like, my parents would, like, pick up one of my dinosaur toys and make it talk and walk around and, like, fight the other one. And I'd be like, that is so stupid. What are you doing? Like, I just couldn't pretend. And they're like, look, they're fighting. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're toys. Oh, your closet is filled with them? Oh my goodness, no, really? They take up so much space. My closet's filled with them too. Honestly, I'm looking at it right now. I go to a craft fair every Sunday and I sell all my work. I'm bringing my big case of dragon puppets. I got on Temu a collapsible style, like, fabric trunk. And I put all of the dragon puppets in it. And it stores them a lot better than if I, like, had them. Eventually I want them on, like, the wall, like, hung on strings or something, but I just make so many right now so that I can have kind of, if someone wants to call it a main, or, like, main characters that are my dragon puppets. I finally have my Vistaprint 100 prints of, like, the same digital art sheets for, like, blueprints, I would call it, for making one. 2 of them. The mushroom one, which is super popular, and the galaxy one. So I have, like, near an infinite supply of, infinite if I wanted it to be, of that same puppet. In case people wanted to buy that one, I always have my copy, and I don't have to feel like I have to sell off my original, in a sense. Like, I always have that one. Oh, now for these paws. Alright. don't know if that's right. Oh, I'm struggling a little bit here. Does that look alright to you? Hello, Berry Pumpkin! Ah, yes, the original copy. Yeah. I don't personally have a problem selling my original copy as long as if it's one that I like a lot. As long as I have the blueprints somewhere to recreate it if I really wanted to. Like, I know when that first mushroom dragon, that mushroom deer dragon got really popular, I was like, oh, but that was like my favorite one. It was at that time that I took my first screenshot of it and I finally traced that on the lightbox and made my master copy. Therefore, I could always have that one if I so desired. I could always make it again. I didn't have the same, I didn't have, at one point I had a bunch of the same one at the same time because I opened my commissions and everyone was like, I want the one from the picture. I want the one that has the mushrooms on it. And I was like, oh, okay. The next person with this was all in like the same week. I had so many orders. I am not complaining. But I tell you, I had like 4 or 5 different orders asking for the same dragon. So I was like, I had like 4 different pieces of paper with the same project on them, and I was like, assembly line, like, color the nose, color the nose, color the nose, color the nose, color the teeth, 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 ear, 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 ear. It was like the most wacky, and I was on vacation too at the time, so I was up in Maine at some like kind of not beach house, but like woods line beach house kind of thing with my partner's family. So I was like on vacation with all these orders, and I was like, okay, let's make a master copy of this, and so that they're all the same because everybody wants the same one. Let's just trace out the same dragon. And I had to hand color all of them, which was totally fine. I love the process of that. That's the thing that I don't like about digital printing, the color. I can print in black and white the, like the outline, the line art and stuff. That doesn't bother me morally. Anyway, it doesn't morally bother me at all. It morally bothers some people when people sell prints of their art and not the originals. I don't have a problem with that because it's still your art. It's a print of your art, but you originally designed that exact thing and you drew that still. Whether what time you did it or not, or whether that's the original copy, I don't think matters. Of course, there's a specialness about having the original itself, because that's the one that was worked on. But I don't have a moral artist issue with something like that. Hello, Oshio Beast! Welcome! Oh man, you've been here for a while. I'm sorry I didn't welcome you. I must have thought you were someone else. You say, I'm just keeping it at random right now. One project I do have an idea for is making an epic animation. Ooh, animating can be really, really, really difficult and stressful. I remember I had a whole animation saga, but all my animations were like loops of 5-second tests. And that was fine. Oh yeah, I have heard of that song. I like it. I like it a lot. I never knew about that artist before then, but everyone seems to know the names of the characters and such. I don't know the lore and stuff. The song's pretty neat. Everyone misunderstands, or at least a lot of people seem to misunderstand the buried your children. It's, at least how I take it, it's not talking about death. Like, rabbits, like, do have, like, underground burrows. I saw a whole video on that where it was like, everyone's getting this concept wrong. Everyone's freaking out about this when it doesn't mean that. Whenever you say lore, MatPat's voice comes up. Oh my goodness, right? Lore. Actually, I think I'm gonna have my Griffin... Oh my goodness. I need to zoom in for this. The long details. I'm gonna have my Griffin have having like a heart-shaped tail. That looks strange. That looks like a weird kink in its tail. Ouch. Let's make that look a little bit more natural. Ugh! It went into the toe. This is becoming graphic. Oh, the moment Miss Willow has to draw a tail, all hell breaks loose. Ah, there we go. Let's get rid of that other icky little layer and see what we have. Little heart-shaped tail. Perfect. Very cute. What do you guys think of this as a keychain design? Hold on, I need to grab a little bit of water. I'm very thirsty after my walk today. I'll be right back. Alrighty. And I'm back, and there's now 8 people watching. Holy moly. Guacamole cannolis. Alrighty, let's add my signatures somewhere around here. Somewhere where I'm not going to cut it out on a keychain. Miss Willow. Capital A, what are you doing? This is your business. You paid for a business license to put a lowercase on your artistry? Man. My thing froze. Where did it go? Ah! Paint tool, sigh! Hello? Can I open another? Oh, phew, 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 phew. That was so scary. I need my crown. My little crown. We're gonna have epic Griffin art today. Yeah, it crashed for a second. It's back now. Oh man, if only I had guacamole. Oh man, guacamole is so good. I can't afford to be willy-nilly getting myself guacamole, unfortunately. Oh man, I'm on a massive budget right now. I love this Griffin, he's so cute. You heard it as Gryffindor. Oh man. Wait, are they actually talking about griffins with Gryffindor? Is that related to the creature at all? Or am I, like, literally stupid and it is? And I just it never crossed my mind. Just heard it as its own word. Like when you say a word so many times in a row, and eventually it loses its meaning. It's like if you're like computer, 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 you keep going. There's like this weird thing that happens where it's almost like it doesn't sound like your own language anymore. Well, this, I'm going to copy this picture. I'm going to make a new canvas in inches. 8.5 by 11, sorry, by holding my pen with parts of my body that I shouldn't be holding my pen. And then I'm going to paste that in there. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Leave some room at the top of it for my hole punch. That's a must. Oh, dear. No, let's copy this one. This one's the right size. What are you thinking, Miss Willow? There we go. There, 4 per page. Then we can make the, charms out of it. The charms / keychains. Of course, they wouldn't fit in your pocket easily, but like lanyard stuff. I call them all keychains. They're all the same thing to me. It looks so cute. I want to hug it so bad. Oh, thank you. Berry Pumpkin says, but it has to be a Griffin-related name, right? Even if it's a made-up word. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Huh. You are right. Oh, guys, like, okay, this is completely off topic, but I have this really interesting, weird little smells like a baked good little dragon in front of me. I'm too embarrassed to post it. I tried paper mache today, and some of the recipes use flour. So I used flour, tissue paper, glue, water, and it tells you to microwave it. What I read, of course, do your own research. But I microwaved it, and it expanded like a cookie. And I had this, like, dragon that I made out of it, and the dragon didn't lose its shape. It just smells like a little pasta or something. And it's interesting, like, it made it this, like, rubbery silicone texture. And you can see the fibers of the paper in it. But it's not worth painting right now. But I tried it because clay is so unbelievably expensive now. Polymer clay, the clay that you actually, bake and paint, not modeling clay. Modeling clay I could get cheap, but it's, like, greasy and made for kids and not meant to last as, like, a sculpture. But of course, if I get polymer clay, when I was a kid, you could get polymer clay for fun. Just go to Michael's or Joann's and pick up some local polymer clay. Yeah, no, not anymore. Tiniest little piece of polymer clay costs like $5 now. Like half a pound. Comes up to like... I bought a pound of white polymer clay the other day. It cost me like $10 or more. And that stuff is gonna go really quickly. Like, I remember when things were so much cheaper, and now it's like, Oh yeah, no, you can't get clay anymore, so now you gotta do paper mache and get your hands all sticky and make baked goods dragons to paint. So I'm in a rut here because it's like come on. How many I try to do so many different types of crafts to find what kind of ones stick. 2D art's always going to be my main thing, but I want to get into sculpting. I mean, I bought a whole paint set for this, but it's like, what am I gonna do? There might be some polymer clay at my local dollar store, although the price may be more than $1. Oh my gosh, yeah, and I remember when the dollar store was actually $1. Do you remember that? Now it's like the below $10 store. There's like so many different types of dollar stores. You have to be careful about the name. It's like, okay, Family Dollar, not $1. Dollar General, not $1. Dollar Tree. Most things are $1. but now they're $1.25 where I am. It's like, yeah, no, that's gonna rack up pretty quickly. Like, I learned when I first started budgeting, I was like, ooh, okay, get everything at the dollar store. And then I realized how important it was to buy in bulk instead, how much more money I'd save. So now I shop at Aldi to get my food, instead, because they have really good deals instead of the dollar stores. Oh, thanks, Chris. Hey, sorry, I've just kind of like finished the drawing and now I'm just chatting with everyone. 99 cents, never seen one? Oh, when I was a kid. No, I live here up in Connecticut. It might be different in other states. I don't know. I remember when it was like near like even Five Below. Isn't there like a lot of $10 items and stuff? Or am I completely wrong? Maybe I just don't go into these stores enough. I have one friend who is like always begging to go to Five Below, and I'm like, fine, we'll go. And then I get like a gummy hot dog or something. Oh, thank you, Pumpkin. Well, yeah, oh man, I would keep talking forever, but I gotta do these in little spurts of time. Half hour seems about fair for a live stream for me. Anyways, I hope you guys had a fun time watching. Thanks for dramatizing some stuff with me. That was great. I'm just a little exhausted physically and mentally from taking a long street walk. So I'm kind of like, and I gotta get ready for my craft fair tomorrow morning. I have a stack of baskets and trays ready. I love baskets. I have one box of crafts. I'm gonna cut it short today because I don't like cleaning up so much that doesn't sell. And I have my big box, my collapsible bin of dragon puppets for people to go through. There's a stand, and the kids at that stand, usually next to me, oh my goodness, do they love my dragons. It's so refreshing to be inspiring to younger minds, especially, in person and stuff. It's a very rewarding thing. So part of me always hopes that they're there. It's always fun to meet new people and have a good time and get to see, like, oh, people are interested in this. I like seeing, hey, what sells the most? A lot of my cardinal and bird-related items sell very frequently. Mushrooms and birds. So I've been focusing on lots of mushroom-type cottagecore themes lately. Oh my gosh. I remember when I could buy a gallon of water for $1. Oh my goodness. It's like, come on. Like, I think, like, water's like air. Good quality water should be free. Like, y'all ain't paying for oxygen. Maybe one day, but who knows? Scary thought. But anyways, hope you guys have a magical day, and I'll see you next time. Keep an eye and ear out for notifications for when I go live. And I'll be hopefully making some shorts in the meantime. So, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!